Because remember, we're not just separated by race and class, we're separated by vibrational frequencies. You see what I'm saying? This is why you can put out a song like Shake That Laffy Taffy, and all of a sudden it creates a cluster of people who levitate and vibrate to that song. You can't get them on nothing dealing with a high vibration of energy. You play them some Rakim shit, they be like, what the hell is this? Because they're not on that vibrational frequency. All right? And these record companies, TV, radio, are amplifiers of this particular frequency. All right? So when you see brothers, and you see your brothers and sisters, and they dancing to stuff and vibrating on stuff that they should not be involved with. But you want to know why. It's a vibrational frequency. So let's not just get caught in the class and race. I'm going to put up a timeline real quick. Like I said, I'm jumping all over the place. Since hip-hop started in 73, let's put up 2012. All right? And we'll use, since that's 13 times 3, all right? We'll put 86 here. We'll put 99, and as you know, we're heading into 2012. All right? I call this Attack of the Teenage Hip-Hop Mutants. Parents want to understand why they can't relate to their children because they're mutating into some next level shit. All right? And they're mutating right in front of our faces, and things that we see to be crazy, they don't think is crazy because they're in a whole nother frequency. I try to stay in tune with all my children. I want to know the lingo, I want to know the language, I want to know it all. So it's very important. When you think about the word attack, think something's violent, something aggressive, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of our children in this day and time are very violent. Violence is nothing to them. They embrace violence. Their music is very violent. All right? So they're dealing with something more of an aggressive aspect. Teenage. All right? That's the crossroads. When you think teenage, because you're not necessarily a child, but you haven't elevated to an adult yet. Between the ages of 13 and 19, that's a 6-year period. All right, so when you get the number 6, you're dealing with 6 days of creation. On the element chart, 6 is dealing with carbon, as brothers were speaking about earlier. That's that melanin, all right, which can become into that diamond, something fixated, something hard. All right, so these teenagers are being attacked at this particular time because before they get into adulthood, because you know, once you become an adult, your brain is fucking hardwired. It's done. How many adults, no matter how much you try to bring them new information, new info, they set in their ways. They're done. All right, but a child, as in the movie, as Brother Rich gonna break down later, the movie Mimsy, they break down how a child's brain is constantly growing, evolving, if given the right environment to do so. So this attack is taking place on these teenagers in particular, so that when they become adults, it's done. The system stays in place, everything is set in place, and this supremacy situation can continue to move on for hundreds and hundreds of years. Hip-hop. KRS once said, hip is to know, and hop is the movement. Anybody hear this song? Yes. This shit is crazy. So hip is to know. So they automatically know certain things, and hop is the movement. You can't come out in hip-hop today if you don't have a movement behind you. When the last time a brother just put out a record and he had no movement behind him? When was the last time? You have to have a movement in place, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? You have to be initiated, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Is somebody got to be raping you, in a nutshell, because they got raped. And that's the way, take it to another level. Niggas who molest children most likely was molested as children. So the cycle continues. So if I come in the industry and they rape me, once I get on and my booty stop hurting, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to rape you if you want to get on where I'm at. That's just the way the system works. Sad, but it's true. Unless you're going outside of the box and you're not going to be caught into record sales and all that, but you have a message to deliver, you're going to suffer sales-wise. You want to know why your lyrics are so ill and ain't nobody listening, because they're not amplifying shit on their frequencies. The Matrix has a certain amount of frequencies that they use to amplify the message that they want. But your message has to be cosmically in tune, and you can't worry about record sales. Record sales is a thing of the past. All right? Keep in mind I'm moving on kind of fast. All right, mutants. Basically, in a nutshell, means to change. And the key word, funny, in the presidential election shit, is change. Everybody's talking change, 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 change. Everybody's talking change. So it made me think that that might be a trigger word for something else. All right, because Obama shit says something about change. It's time for change. Hillary's talking change. McCain is talking change. They're all talking change. Why? Because they know that that time is coming that we automatically change it. We automatically mutate. Now, when I say mutate, I don't want you to think negative. All right, because the mutation can be from an internal force or an external entity. I'm going to say that again. Internal force or external entity. Because remember, we open portholes and stargates and gateways all the time. So it's not just a physical thing on the earth, because you know, the World Trade Center was a gateway. That's why they tore that shit down every 11 years. So 1990, extra portholes opened up when George Bush Sr. said, you know, New World Order. That's the first time he said that. He said that shit on September 11th, 1990. He said, New World Order. And he said, when we're successful, and we will be. All right? So he was letting you know. Then September 11th, 2001, boom, buildings go down, Jay-Z's album come out, the whole 9 yards. All that's lined up. And from that point, 2012. That'll be the next time that these extra portholes with a certain amount of energy is on the planet. But we can open up these doorways anytime we feel like it. All right? So, sex, all right? Let's put it over here. You know you can open up gateways doing sex, especially if you know what you're doing. All right? Now, our youth are into this bi-curious shit. All right? Where they don't know what they want to be. They don't know if they want to be the pitcher or the catcher. You follow what I'm saying? And they don't think nothing is wrong with it. This is this mutation shit through this music and television has got them thinking that it's okay. No disrespect to anybody in here who's gay, but I'm simply saying the natural order of things, we out of line. But, like I said, they got, fucking SpongeBob is gay. I don't care what nobody tells me. SpongeBob SquarePants ass is gay. Alright? Now, they did a whole thing with Disney World. I'm not going to get into it now because I don't have time. And they were showing you all the gay shit going on with the cartoons. So, they, you know, they incorporate the kids with this shit early so that they feel that they can be bi-curious. Also, they have something called, okay, let's get into the homo thug thing real quick. Alright? Where they really twisted. That's the polarity shit. They homos and they thugs. So, you know, A.A. Rashid was just talking about the polarization. That's confusion. That's bi-curious. You don't know if you want to be a man or a homo thug. And listen, I just got to say this quick. The night crawlers are becoming day walkers. You seen the movie Living Legend? These night walkers who usually stay in the dark, their ass is coming out in the light now. I was walking down Flatbush not too long ago, and I could see homo thugs that I couldn't see before. Just, they were sending me signals, the body, and I was like, oh shit, there's one. They're coming out, they're in the daylight now. So we gotta be careful. This music, or what they're calling music, in this day and time has a lot to do with that. Watch Boondocks, Gangstalicious. They dropping real shit in there. They got the new episode, just came out. Last week, they dropped it in heavy, telling you what's going on with our youth. So talk to your children. I talk, my son, my 14-year-old son is sitting in the back. I ask him all the time, you like boys or girls? I need to know. I'm gonna love you, you my son, but I need to know if I'm getting undressed, I'm getting out the shower, nigga, you know, do I need to cover up or are we good? All right? Now, also this sex dealing with initiation. When we talk about the high echelons of hip-hop, you know you gotta go through initiation. This is all Rome, this is all Roman shit, Caligula shit. So for Jay-Z and them boys to be walking amongst the elite, and all of them are faggots, all of them. All of them. Don't get it twisted. They're all faggots. So for you to, because we have to be able to trust you. How can we trust you in our, you know, boys club? You gonna get all the amenities and all that good shit, but how can we trust you if you're not one of us? And this is how they set you up. I had an artist, I didn't mention his name, he said he went and got with Dr. Dre because Dr. Dre wanted to sign him, and he was just about his business. He's a straight hardcore artist, he about his business. And he said he sat down to meet Dre, and Dre kept sending these girls over, strippers and all this